The world is full of mysteries, and with over 8 billion people living on this planet, it's hard to think there aren't things going on that we don't know about. Whether it's secret government facilities or bizarre occurrences in nature, there are plenty of things that seem strange but never get explained. And when it comes to aliens, there have been hundreds, if not thousands, of UFO sightings reported throughout history. There are certain cases that stand out above the rest, and the alleged evidence is so compelling that even the most ardent skeptics can't help but wonder. From terrifying close encounters to unsettling videos caught on camera, here are the top 5 alien sightings that still can't be explained. Number 5. The Varginha Incident. In January of 1996, something strange was spotted in the sky over Varginha, Brazil. At first it was assumed to be a plane, but then it began to move erratically through the air. It wasn't long before everyone realized they were witnessing something truly special. Hundreds of people saw this object floating around town for days, even though it appeared to have no wings or other means of propulsion. Some witnesses said it looked like a large cylinder, while others described it as being shaped like a disc. Many claimed to see lights coming from inside the object as well. This mysterious flying thing wasn't just observed by civilians either. Several police officers and firefighters also saw the strange object moving through the sky. And at one point, an off-duty military officer attempted to intercept it in his helicopter, but he was unsuccessful. The object was simply too fast and maneuverable for him to catch up to. Eventually, whatever it was, it disappeared into the mountains near Varginha. Authorities never offered any explanation for what had been seen, only that there was nothing to worry about. But conspiracy theorists claim that the government was lying to cover up the truth. They say that what was really witnessed was an alien spacecraft, and that the authorities were trying to hide evidence of extraterrestrial life. What do you think? Was this just a case of mass hysteria, or did these people really see an alien spaceship? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Number 4. The Aerial School Encounter. On September 12, 1994, hundreds of students and teachers at a school in Zimbabwe gathered outside to watch a flying object crash land in a field nearby. The group watched in amazement as a disc-shaped craft emerged from the smoke and flames. And although it was damaged, it appeared to be able to fly away. As soon as it was out of sight, the students ran to the field to search for clues as to what had happened. They found scorch marks and pieces of metal that were unlike anything they had ever seen before. One student even claimed to have seen a humanoid creature with large eyes standing next to the spaceship, but it disappeared before anyone else could see it. Although many people dismissed the story as a hoax, there were some very convincing details. For example, the students were able to describe the spaceship in great detail, and their descriptions matched up with eyewitness accounts of other UFO sightings around the world. Additionally, the students found pieces of metal that were unlike anything they had ever seen before. And although some claimed that the government had planted these pieces of debris, there was no evidence to support this theory. The students really did find something strange in that field. But what exactly was it? A UFO, an experimental aircraft, or something else entirely? We may never know for sure. Number 3. The Hummingbird UFO Case. In July of 1963, an Air Force radar operator spotted a strange object on the radar that turned out to be a UFO. He tried to contact the pilot in the cockpit. The Air Force Base was unable to reach him. So they sent out a search party to try to find out what was going on. A short time later, they found the pilot's body on the ground next to his plane. He had been dead for several hours, and there were no signs of foul play. The pilot's death was ruled as a probable suicide, but many people believe that he was actually murdered by aliens. The UFO case is especially intriguing because there are 2 separate incidents that both have evidence that proves the existence of aliens. If you look closely at the images of the objects captured on radar, you can see that they resemble each other a lot. Some believe that this is because they are related somehow, and that they are connected in some way that we do and yet understand. There are a lot of theories out there about what really happened to this pilot, but the truth is, we may never know for sure.
Ow.
But the fact that there are 2 different incidents with similar evidence makes
With I walk where I were, I were, I were, I was so,
On May 7th, 1967, Stefan Michalak, a Canadian prospector, was exploring a remote area of northern Manitoba when he encountered a UFO. Michalak described the object as being cigar-shaped and about 50 feet in length. It was hovering over a lake when he first spotted it, and then it rose into the air and flew towards him. As it approached, Michalak saw windows open along the side of the object, and strange figures began to emerge from them. He claimed that they resembled dwarfs with large heads and small bodies. The creatures seemed to be studying him, and he could hear them speaking in a strange language. Then suddenly, one of the creatures raised its arm and pointed at him. At that moment, Michalak felt a searing pain in his chest, and he fell to the ground. He was badly injured and barely clinging to life when the UFO finally flew away. Michalak survived the encounter, but he was never the same again. He suffered from memory loss and other cognitive impairments for the rest of his life. The Falcon Lake incident is considered to be one of the most terrifying alien encounters on record, and although there are those who claim that it was a hoax, the physical evidence tells a different story. Michalak's injuries were real, and he was clearly traumatized by what he had seen. Number 1. The Phoenix Lights. On March 13, 1997, millions of people witnessed a series of mysterious lights in the sky over Phoenix, Arizona. The lights were first spotted by pilots who were flying in the area, and they quickly became the focus of widespread public attention. Eyewitnesses described the lights as being in a V shape, and they moved slowly across the night sky. Some witnesses even reported seeing a large, silent, dark-colored object between the lights. While most UFO sightings are reported in rural areas, the Phoenix Lights were seen by people all over the city of Phoenix and even some parts of Tucson. And because of the sheer number of eyewitnesses, there is little doubt that something strange was seen that night. Although the military eventually came forward and claimed that the lights were from flares dropped by military jets, this explanation did not satisfy everyone. After all, the military had never dropped flares in that part of the country before, and no one had heard any jets flying overhead. Plus, the official explanation did not account for the large, silent, dark-colored object that some witnesses had seen. Could this have been another secret military operation, or was there really something more sinister going on? Unfortunately, we may never know for sure. Those are the top 5 alien sightings that still can't be explained. But what do you think? Do you believe in aliens? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more amazing content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.